I think the armor is missing a part of my body. I don't think we're fully covered and fully protected. What's up, people? I'm Xogue, back on Foolcraft, and in the last episode we got our wings. We got some wings, and I put my little, what is it called? There's generation. The grid power, the GP. We put the GP up here originally, but I decided to move it and fence in this area. The reason we did that is actually because, lag. Come back to me. Thank you. We're going to go get some cows, actually. We're going to collect up a whole bunch of cows and see, we're going to see what we can get. Because the main reason that I want to, like, collect a bunch is because we can't see what they have on them. We don't know. It just says fluid cow. It doesn't tell us what we get. So let me show you my idea for this and how we can actually determine what it is, what kind of cow we have. Provided I can make it back here and sleep in a bed before it turns completely nighttime and my island is like covered, with the baddies. Which, by the way, I did think of what I want to do with this island after we're done with all of our temporary stuff over here. Eventually, we're going to move somewhere else. I don't know where. Probably maybe over there to that island, maybe somewhere. Maybe we build our own in the ocean. I don't know what we're doing yet. But I do know that all of this is temporary. And what I want to do with this place is actually turn it into a gigantic quarry. I want it to look like a quarry. Like a real-life quarry. Like a huge hole in the ground. Filled with dirt and like machines and things like that, rather than like the actual quarry like RF tool style that we're probably going to end up using. Or I don't know if there's a different type of quarry in this pack or not. Well, we do have the quantum quarry, which is kind of interesting. We can take a look at that guy. Quarried stone is actually pretty cool, but no, I'm talking about RF tools. What is it called? The builder block. So if we go to builder, we should have, here we go, builder block from RF tools. We can use that as a quarry. But in any case, none of that really matters right now. That's just the idea I have for the future, and it's not going to be today. But I do want to go ahead, and we're going to go bloop. Hello, fluid cow. Show me what material. Cloud seed. So you're a cloud seed cow. Why are you good? What is cloud seed used for? Basically what I'm looking for is a way. Hello, Cirrus. Cirrus? How do you say? That's a cloud type. Cirrus, I think. And then you got the Nimbus clouds and the Cirrus clouds. I think. Could be wrong. I don't know. But anyway. Cloud seed. What are you used for? You can go into florbs, which are fun. Cloud seed. Is that it? That's all you can be used for? Is just to make florbs of cloud seed and this. I know it was used in... What is it called? Ooh, I can't remember. That's an Ender.io thing, right? Weather. The obelisk. Obelisk. Oh, not at obelisk, just obelisk. There's the weather one in here. That's somewhere around this vicinity. This guy uses cloud seed in certain cases. And I'm not sure when or where. Also, look at the texture pack stuff that we have here, which is really, really cool. Ender.io is definitely one that was added to the Faithful mods. If you don't remember, I did tell you, and we're gonna move on to this pretty quick because I know some of you guys don't give a crap. Faithful mods. There is a Faithful mods thing out there, and that is, for example, one of the things that was added to it. Some of the energetic alloy, the solarium, the capacitors, weather crystals, all those good things from Ender.io is pretty nifty. Anyway, cloud seed was not something we need. I think we're going to get rid of the cows that we don't need anything from. And we're just going to move on. And we'll collect some of the beef and stuff. Ooh, how do I empty this? I guess I can just put it down. I guess here's what we're going to do. Because I can put it down and just fill it in with dirt, right? So I'm going to create a little area here where I can put down the various bucketfuls of things. And we can see how they look together. Because it might be a nice little aesthetic piece. Which is kind of an interesting concept in my mind. But I'm going to go collect a bunch of cows. I'm going to transport them over there. I'm going to find out what kind of materials we can get. And maybe one of them will help us generate power. Hello, what are you? You look like another cloud one. Why do you look exactly the same as the other one? I'm betting you are exactly the same. It's like once I killed him from the other place, another one spawned in the exact same location. And you look like another one as well. Holy crapo. If you're all, if you're both cloud seed cows, I guess I could test it while I'm here, huh? I do have the bucket. I could turn, I don't know. I could make it a thing. Anyway, I'm going to do a bunch of this off camera. Finally, a different colored one. And I'll see you back in a bit. Hopefully you're copper. Copper would be nice to have. Although you're not going to generate me power. Hermitron! Well then. So there's some interesting things that just happened. Number one, we did get some energized glowstone. We do have one of those cows. But Enderium takes it over. It makes it disappear. And the same with lava, apparently. If I put lava right here in this spot, the molten Enderium here will actually take it, it'll kill it. And as well as the molten Electrum, or Elementium here, that will also kill it. Now I was looking for power sources, and I did see that we have dynamos. Obviously we have the generators that are present with extra utilities too. We have those options. We have the dynamos. I didn't look for any kind of solar panels though. So we have these guys, which are 160 RF a tick. I don't know. And that's the highest one too. That's the supercharged one, which requires the smaller one, which requires, surprisingly enough, not the smaller one, but it requires a lot of pulsating iron, which isn't too complicated to get. And then the vibrant alloy, blah, 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 and stuff. Well, that's an interesting octadic capacitor. That's pretty nifty. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know about those. I'm not sure. I tried to find some kind of like windmill or turbines, wind chime from DecoCraft, windows. This, what the heck, inventory pets? What is this about? So you have Windows 7, Windows. We have Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 3.1. Ooh, that's an old one. Windows Me, Windows Mojave. Oh, Windows. Oh, that's great. Okay. All right. Nope, we're fine. Everything is okay. But I did want to test something else out before we go collect more cows or do something else. I wanted to see if we can breed these cows. For example, we have one wheat here. We should have a little bit more wheat. Here we go. So if I go and try to breed, say, the lava cow, which is right here, with a different cow, what happens? Because if we go right here, they all try to breed, right? So we'll breed. I can't breed the lava cow. You say breedable. Okay. So you guys, what about you and you? Okay. Did you just create a baby? They're not doing anything. That ain't right. Why? You can't. I think what's happening is that they are two different cows, right? They're based on a cow, right? All cows are the same in vanilla Minecraft. So they're all able to breed. They all get the hearts. But what happens is since there's two different types, we try to breed this one with this one, they say, yes, we're both in breeding mode. They come together like they're going to breed because they're both based on the vanilla cow. So they're both basically the same. But then the modded code kicks in and says, oh, you're not the same type as this other cow, so cancel. So you waste the wheat. It cancels the breeding mode because they're not the same cow. I think that's what's happening, but I could be very, very wrong. So what we need to do is actually, we're going to have to find a second lava cow. We're going to have to find a second of all of these cows if we want to use them, which is really unfortunate. And I did not think that that would be a thing, but it is. Now I want to think about using, like, for example, the Elementium. What can we use with Elementium? That's a pretty high level metal. If we take a look at Elementium, it's really difficult to get. Because we have to go all the way through Britannia and trade. We have to do the Elven trade just to get the Elementium. It's not the simplest thing. And really, blocks of Elementium, holy crap, that's what you have to get just to get these guys. Full blocks of it. But this is the actual Britannia stuff. You have the block armor, and then you have this Britannia. So regular Elementium ingots can give us these guys. Great Fairy's Blessing 0 to 4. 10% less mana cost on mana tools and rods. Chance for pixies to apply potion effects. That's interesting. Same dealio. Okay, so that's all the same. They're pretty strong things, but I don't think... Oh, we have an Elementium chicken too, what do you know? Or the Florbs, which is really cool. And apparently there's even these guys here, which is really cool, that Tinkers has added Elementium into it, which I guess I probably should have recognized. Dawnstone. What is Dawnstone? Dawnstone. So we can do these guys, but that's just block armor stuff. Just blocks of it and blah blah blah. This guy. Dawnstone Aspectus. Whatever the crap that thing is. Not something we can mess with right now. We do have the Dawnstone pickaxe and these guys, which aren't all that impressive. I can't speak today. Oh, I can't speak. God's Cloud Seed. We have Elementium. What are you? Dark Steel. Okay, we can check out Dark Steel. Dark Steel, I guess. I guess it's from Ender IO. We can do some pretty good stuff with the Dark Steel. I mean, we can get the boots and everything, and if we can get a little bit of energy in here, then we can actually empower these guys. I don't remember how to empower them, though. I don't remember. I think it should say on the boots once we craft them, though. Empowered, yeah. Vibrant Crystal plus 4 levels will make it empowered. And Flippers is a lily pad plus 4 levels. Well, if we want to mess with Dark Steel stuff, the only way to really get the Dark Steel... well, not the only way. Obviously, we can go this route. But we already have the liquid, so we might as well just throw it into a Tinker Smeltery. Which we probably should get into anyway, because these tools are terrible. I was trying to avoid Tinkers because I usually go for Tinkers. And I like to change things up if I can. But it doesn't really matter too much. I'm just going to go ahead. We're going to get some Tinker Smeltery stuff going, which requires clay, as you see me collecting here. Some sand, some gravel, and that's pretty much it. I just have to do that. I have to smelt it in the bricks. I have to put those bricks together, much like you would... you know, blocks of stone to get stone brick. Build a little structure and then put them in. Technically, I don't need all of that. I can put it into a tank. Some of you will probably tell me this, which is why I'm saying it. But some of you, you can put it into a tank and then have it directly pour onto like a casting table or something to get the ingots that you need. But really, I'm not the biggest fan of that for this situation at least. Just because... we're going to want it anyway. We're going to want to be able to melt things down. Because this isn't the only thing we're going to use it for. We're going to use our Tinker Smeltery for other stuff as well. So we might as well build the whole thing if we can. And then we would worry about getting our Dark Steel stuff all situated. But I do need to build this out, and it could take a little while. So let me get to this, and we'll see you back in a bit. I can't believe I just did that. It was an accidental click. It was an... okay, let me tell you what happened. Okay, a cow that looks just like this is the Dark Steel cow, okay? So I found another few of them because I was trying to get them and breed them so that it would be faster to collect all of the Dark Steel, put into this guy, and actually get everything we needed. Well, I got another one over here, and then I tried to right-click with an empty bucket on top of him, and it didn't work. So I went back to the other guy, right-clicked, and then instantly misclicked. So I like double right-click, but one time hit the cow, one time hit the block. And it actually cooked both of the cows. I'm really upset now because that's a thing. And I tried to go out and find another one. I couldn't. There was no more cows out here in the world. There was none. There was no more. So I did get one more bucket, which may or may not mean I have enough for things. I don't really know. I have no idea if I'm going to get another block out of this. I do. I barely do, but I do. And then I have my other stuff. I don't remember where I put it, but I did get, I don't know, there's a few blocks of it, so I should have like a stack of this stuff somewhere, probably in this one. Most likely. Yeah, here we go. 19 of them. So we're going to have a little bit of this stuff. This is going to take forever. This stuff is ridiculously slow, but I tell you what we're going to do. Actually, wait. I may not need all the Dark Steel. Let me take a look, because I have the boots already. I have the sword already that I got from, like, loot bags and stuff, which is really cool. Can we repair this, though? I don't know how to repair it. I would assume that you have to do it with Dark Steel. That's what I would guess, because these guys are almost dead. No, they're fine. These guys are okay. This guy is barely used. I don't know how to repair them. I don't know how to get these guys back. But that does mean I can go ahead and just get like the chest plate, I think. Like this guy, we can get empowered, of course, glider and elytra, which I don't really need any of that, to be quite honest. If we go to the chest plate, there's only two of them. There's one with the elytra and there's one with the powered, or the glider, which I don't need either of those. Both of them seem to do the same thing. Diamond level protection when powered. Okay, so it doesn't give you diamond level protection normally. I could just get a diamond chest plate. Because I don't need either of those. I mean, we would look a little funky, I suppose. I don't know if we want to use all the dark steel. Let's do the pants, because the pants give me an actual upgrade that I like. Because we can do speed on it, I think. And then we'll definitely get the helmet as well, because we can get night vision and the sound locator, apparently. Which we kind of have a little cheaty subtitle thing on right now anyway, so that's not a big deal. We're going to keep these guys, actually. Are you done? You are done. Okay. I don't know if I want the chest plate or not, because it doesn't actually appear to have any actual upgrades other than the glider or the elytra, which I don't need either of those. And I do have some diamonds. I don't think I have an... Actually, I do. I take that back. What is it? 7, right? No, it's 8. It's 8 diamonds. So we can do this and then a diamond chest plate, and we should be fine, right? I mean, it's not going to be powered. We do have enough dark steel for it, and I don't know if I want to waste my diamonds. Eventually, we'll get more dark steel. Eventually, it won't matter which one we chose. But this guy does have power, and I guess it would last longer. We'll do this guy. Whatever. Okay, so now that we have this stuff, I can actually take these guys off. They're not powered yet, so maybe I don't want to do it. That looks wicked, dude. Let's do number 1. Let's see what the sword looks like. Hold on, look. I think the armor is missing a part of my body. I don't think we're fully covered and fully protected. But we do look pretty awesome with this stuff here. It's pretty cool how we have, you know, this stuff here. And then we have a little bit of a tail section that's not covered at all. Don't worry. The horse part of me is invulnerable. We're fine. Anyway, now, so we have this stuff. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think we're not going to use it yet. I need to make sure I can get it powered. I need to have some other supplies and stuff. You are really full, dude. Okay. I did go and explore a bunch, actually. Let's put all you guys in here, and you'll go back to number 1, and you'll go in there, and then yeah. So I can't find another dark steel guy. I don't know where he is. And I'm not sure which of the tools that I want, if I want any of the tools. I have no idea. I don't know what I want as far as armor and stuff are concerned. I'm guessing you need... Well, no, okay. I guess you can use a regular anvil in order to apply these things. I think that's how you get the, like the vibrant crystal and stuff on them to make them powered or empowered. But we do need some kind of a power source, and that's kind of the problem. I don't know what to use. I don't see any passive generation anything. I don't think we even have, oh, what is it called? The LV progressive, tiny progressions is good, but that's not what I was looking for. Ooh, what is it called? I'm glad I don't remember the name because I hate the mod, but it's got a couple of good things. It has the thermoelectric generator, and it's not here, so it's not. We don't have that mod, which is very good, but very bad. Because that means we don't have the water wheel and we don't have the wind turbine mill thing that will provide us power. We don't have many solar options. We don't have any wind options. So we're kind of stuck with regular generators or dynamos, or I'm trying to think of like what else things like this are called, because I don't remember exactly. But like just generator... I mean, we're pulling up all these, of course. We got the combustion generator, the stirring generator, coal generators. And then, of course, all these guys, which I don't know. We could do a slimy generator, I suppose, but I don't think that's going to be powerful enough. Culinary, we could do something like that. Maybe autocraft a beef Wellington and actually get that guy going, which would probably provide some pretty awesome power. The culinary generator is not bad if you actually use a pretty good one. Maybe we should work on a mob farm of some kind. Because, I mean, we can go straight up in the air now. How do we have an angel block? We do have the angel block. We could potentially mess with this. I do have an obsidian cow as well, but I think I already have some obsidian, so I don't have to worry about that right now. Yeah, I think this guy right here is an obsidian cow. I'm not too happy with this. I think this mod needs to be up, or the mod pack needs to be updated a little bit more, because we're not getting any information from this. It's really kind of crappy how we're not getting any information from the cows. In order to even tell what they are, I have to use a bucket on them, and sometimes you don't even get a bucket. Like this guy right here, I can't get a bucket from him. Oh, so now I can get a bucket from you? Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Why couldn't I do it before? I don't understand this. This is ridiculous. Okay, now it worked, which is really weird. Are you duplicating yourself or something? It's kind of weird, guy. Kind of weird. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'm not too incredibly worried about it. That's just where I put all this stuff down. So that's weird. Maybe it's, I guess it was because my inventory was full one time. Sometimes it doesn't work if you have like torches or anything in your offhand. So if it's not working for you, take those things out and see if it still doesn't work. For me, it's just weird. Sometimes it's hit or miss. But sometimes you just can't get a bucket of whatever the cows are producing. And you can't tell what it is that they give you. Yeah, so you're regular steel, but now you're working. I don't understand. I don't understand. It looks like you, I don't know, there, I guess. Sure. Anyway. Yeah. So that's the thing. Now that I guess my inventory isn't full. Alright. So I think I have a solution. Oh, there's a little glitchy glitch. Don't do the glitchy glitch. Glitchy glitch is bad. It keeps happening too. I don't know why. It says, I mean, obviously I'm recording right now and I'm probably running like way too many applications for this, but it's fine. It's whatever. But yeah, the power generation side of things is kind of lacking in 1.10 modded. It really is. There's some things you can do sometimes, and immersive engineering is not in this pack. That, by the way, is the name of the mod that I was looking for. So we can't do that, which is what I would do before. But there is one other one that I was kind of looking at, and it is a very plausible situation. It's a very plausible thing. And the more you explore, the better off you're going to be, which is really, really cool. Because Iskalium ore is from Iskalium reactors. It's a mod that I almost said Iskalium. It's a mod that is Iskal85 made with, I don't know, some other dude that I apologize if they just so happen to be watching this. I didn't remember the other name he mentioned. But you find the ore, you craft it into, like, you use this to make the glass and the Iskalium blocks and the Iskalium reactor controller and these guys and this power tap. So you put all these things together in basically the same shape that you would with the extreme reactors. And with that, after you have the case done, as big as, I don't know if it can be as big as you want. I didn't fully but watch his mod spotlight that he did. Although I probably should go back just to see the actual sizes. I'm sure there is a maximum size. But yeah, so once you have your frame, you basically find the ore, you combine them all together, and you make your power source from that. Each one block inside of the big square, think of a big reactor or extreme reactor kind of deal, and each individual block of Iskalium will increase power generation by 160. So the more you find, the more power you generate, and I want to make a huge one. I want to make a massive Iskalium reactor. And the main reason for that is because it is a very, very, very good passive generator. It is passive. There's no upkeep on it. It just generates for every block of Iskalium inside of that reactor, which is really, really cool. However, the problem is that it's very, very difficult to find. With all the mining that I've done so far, I have yet to find it. So I'm thinking maybe it's on higher levels. He does say in the mod spotlight that there's something about exploration that does it for you. that gives you this stuff. So I want to kind of look around in here a little bit to see if maybe it is in the higher levels only, that going all the way down to diamond level is not really exploration. You're just mining. So I'm thinking maybe if you go around and actually look at the world, you'll find little nuggets of these things hidden throughout some of this stuff. Now, granted, maybe there is a certain level for it, like below a certain Y value is where you're going to find more of them, or something along those lines. But I've yet to find one, so they're really, really difficult to find. And it might be intended that way so that you can't just instantly get a maximum powered reactor as soon as you get a quarry up and running. But it also, that's a double-edged sword, because then you can't actually get it in the beginning of the game before you get your, your quarry running. So it's kind of an issue there. The solution to that would be to have it fairly common, but have it like really high in the world. And because most people go to a lower spot to quarry so that they don't have to wait so long in order to get all of the diamonds and stuff that are at the lower levels. But I have no idea how they coded this particular mod, so I don't know. I really don't. But in any case, it doesn't really matter. I'm not seeing any of it here, so we're just going to head back. I'm just gonna have to go mining. I'm gonna have to mine. I'm gonna have to see if it is underground in at the Y value 6 or 11 or whatever it is that it usually is, that most of the other really highly valuable ores are, or if it's maybe really high in the world and I'm never gonna find it down there. Then so be it. But I'll be mining forever, I guess, trying to. But I am open to suggestions about power generation. I mean, I guess we could go the extra utilities route and do some of the other smaller generators. There is a lava generator. There's an explosive one. There's a culinary one. There's a lot of different power generation things in here that you can get. And we probably will mess with those because I'm thinking the Escalium reactor, it's going to be a little harder to get. So we're going to have to find somewhere to quarry, build one of these other generators, and just kind of hook it up to a quarry and keep refilling it, as we get like the coal for it, as we get this or that or this or that. So that way we can actually keep it powered and keep finding all of it until we can finally get the Escalium reactor. That's probably what we're going to work on in the next episode. But I am going to do a little bit of mining off camera just to see if we can actually find out where it is as far as that's concerned. And maybe we can kind of target our RF Tools mining adventure down to, particular levels. Just those levels where they actually spawn, so we can get a lot of it faster. I don't know. But I think that's where I want to go with power generation, at least in the beginning. And after we get a decent amount of power that can sustain us on all the normal machines, then we can kind of play around a little bit with the other sources and see about working our way to that rainbow generator, which I have said now in I think 2 or 3 series that I wanted to get, and I've never actually made it there. So we're going to work on that, hopefully, before this series ends. And it's going to be crazy because that thing is nuts. But in any case, that is about all the time I have for the episode. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Do what you do, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, peeps.